On today's adventure,
That didn't take long.
back in California, the crew heads to a local honey hole to take advantage of the epic fall conditions.
Hilarious, I've ever seen. Wild. Take a look. Take a look.
And chase after a bounty of delicious seafood.
I have never seen so many big sheephead in one week of my life. It's freaking going off.
With dinner secured, the crew camp out on the beach to enjoy a true California feast. I've always been curious about our relationship with food, and there is no better way to experience dinner than to get it yourself. So Alex actually texted me asking to go for lobsters, and I happened to look at the conditions for that week. I'm looking at some of the best conditions I've seen lined up. But there's no swell. Does it look pretty clear out there?
It's not as glassy as it was on the cams earlier, but
Yeah.
it looks good to me.
Okay, cool. We'll give it a roll then. We'll give it a roll of the dice.
We saw it on the cam, and we saw that, that the conditions were going to be great in the morning. So then we're just racing down to the beach to go and to get there.
I think we're good to go, dude. I think we're ready. All right, let's get going.
It was clear that the water was clear. It just looked like a mirror, like no swell, no wind, nothing.
But you can see that's where we're going right there, like where that waves are breaking. So it's better if you start there, kind of go out. Whoever's on the soft top, you just get towed.
Yeah, get our gear together,
Nice.
get out on the kayak, and we're paddling out. And it's been a long time since I've been there. And I'm just trying to remember, all right, where are my landmarks? As a leader, they're relying on me, and the viz is just murky. I'm like, great. Did I mess this up? Did I call all of us together and get us really excited for nothing?
Ryan's telling us you're gonna see it. You're just gonna see the reef. It's just gonna show up, and we're paddling, and I'm like, I don't see a reef. And then just burn. It's just full of light. Like sheephead you can see from the top. And so then it was just about getting anchored up and getting out there.
One of the first things I'm seeing are these really nice big sheephead. So Tony and I go ahead and I spot this one, and I go ahead and take a drop. And I make sure to go down really nice and calmly, kind of letting the ocean surge almost push me into this fish, and it worked. He kind of wasn't paying attention, lined up a nice shot, got my first fish, and I'm super excited. It's been a while since I got a sheephead, and they are definitely one of my favorite eating fish. So I knew we had a fantastic meal already ahead of us.
I'm kind of new to it, like the free diving, I've got down. But it's the spearing and the hunting of it is a whole new experience. So just feel very lucky as an Englishman to get to experience that.
And I immediately thought hey, let's get Alex into a good fish. So I call him over, and as I'm saying this, I see one of the biggest sheephead I've seen in a long time shore diving just cruise out.
But got down there, and there are a few big ones, and this rockfish just swims past me.
And the fish gets spooked. I'm like, oh no, did we just lose this fish?
And it's just at that moment where you've just started to calm down a little bit, and the fish has started to calm down. And I was obviously calm enough that the fish decided to turn around and come back, and got my shot off.
Fish goes crazy over this rock, starts tearing off, but flopper just fails. Boom, fish takes off, gone. I was like, are you kidding me? But it goes straight into this cave. I was like, we still have this chance.
So Ryan was like, dude, get the other spear gun and we're gonna have another go. So I dove down and managed to get a shot off in the cave. Rockfish just kind of wriggled free, but it was, super stunned. And then luckily Ryan had his gun loaded, so he just passed his spear gun over to me and was like, dude, it's right there. And it was kind of just pretty stunned but still moving, so I just took a big breath, went down there, and finally managed to get the big guy.
I felt so good, being able to get my friend such an amazing fish and be able to share that experience.
I
feel like this guy
That's a nice sheephead.
is gonna taste very good.
Looks delicious.
I've got a lot of respect for this animal, and we are going to enjoy its bounty. So thank you, sheephead, for the battle and the food to come.
I was helping him take off fish from his pole, and I look down, I just see the bottom shift. And I'm like, the bottom doesn't shift like that. That's an octopus. And sure enough, I'm watching this guy kind of like, oh, I think you saw me. I was like, nope, I saw you. It's game over. And ever since our experience in Hawaii, the way we cooked it up was just phenomenal. So I really wanted to share that experience with everyone. So I go down there, grab it, got a good grab on it, ended it quickly. I knew we had an amazing feast.
After filming, you know, my buddies, I was like, you know what? Why don't we swap for a minute? You know, you take the camera, Ryan, and I'll take the gun, and let me get a shot at one. And before that, there is this one section where there's like kelp and some nice reefs and all. And I dove down. This one sheephead was a good size, and it, you know, didn't mind me being there at all. And he let me get really close. So for me, it was a very easy shot. So I just dove down. I just took the shot, and you know, my first dive with the spear gun, first shot, first hit. That was the only shot I took that day, and it got us a beautiful sheephead.
Cool. That didn't take long. Oh, super cool. Nice.
I've never seen that much sheephead on one reef, but you know, just because there's that much sheephead on one reef doesn't mean you take all the sheephead you can get. You know, it's about being a steward for the reef. It's about taking what you can, but also leaving enough for the reef to take care of itself. So I decided, you know, to show the guys kind of how to grab some scallops. And noticing a lot of scallops around the bottom, and we're looking for lobsters. And Antonio gets his scallop eye on, and he's going ham.
Scallops we saw there, just like diving down, looking for lobster, and trying to get to the sheephead. We saw scallops like the size of like my head or my hand, like just huge scallops. And then Ryan showed me how to actually look for them, how to identify them. And then so I just, you know, it was just so much fun. I was just, at some point, I didn't even take a knife. I was just like holding like super hard, like grabbing them and like turning them, and I was able to get them off. And I'm definitely gonna go back soon and just get a whole bunch of scallops, just because the size of them. I've never even seen scallops this big. Never have I tasted them this good. I was just like, just checked all the boxes, you know. That was sick.
We do that for a little bit, and you know, Alex and I, we really want to get a lobster for the table.
Yeah, I feel like I'm dialing in more and more. I'm just like, you know, getting down there, having enough of a breath hold to just, you know, to take it all in. The lobster diving this time, I think we dove down 20, 30 times, you know, and kind of going in and doing my own exploration of like my own little caves that I was finding, and kind of just coming face to face with these lobsters, just trying to, you know, take your time to kind of then just have your like quick little spot kind of to grab them. Grabbed a couple that weren't big enough, and then a couple that got away. Some of the big ones are a little shifty, but you know, going down there as a team and kind of like knowing where the caves are, and that like there's going to be exits and someone watching for where the exits are going to be, so that we can like chase the lobster when we need to. But
it's getting a little frustrating. You know, I'm feeling a little frustrated. I'm getting a little bummed. You know, we really wanted to make this amazing meal for everybody, so it just pushes me that much more to try to get something for everyone. And I find this hole. Oh yeah, there's a lobster in there, and I just reach in there, boom, grab it, and I'm trying to hold on. I got it by the horn, so I know I got a good hand grab on it, and I yank him out, and grabbing that one, putting the gauge up to it, and I was like, yes, I still got it. And it felt so good. You know, lobsters are one of my favorite things to eat, and it's such a treat to be able to have lobster, and I knew this would be an amazing ingredient to add for everyone for our dinner tonight.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. It's recording. Yeah.
Sweet, thanks.
No, seriously, yeah, it's
Well,
Well, welcome back to the Wild Caught Kitchen. I cannot believe what an amazing day we had diving out there. Like, to say that it was all time, that's just an understatement.
I mean, visibility, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of fish out there, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, wild.
Aren't you glad you made it?
Yeah, the one morning I'm busy, you guys go diving and it's absolutely insane. I'm so jealous. But hey, I got my dinner for free.
That's true. That's true. I think, honestly, to really honor kind of this amazing day that we had, I want to cook up something special for all of us. So I'm thinking we do a homemade pasta right here on the beach. We cook up our scallops, we cook up our lobster, we cook up our octopus, and kind of marinate all that together to make an amazing pasta dish. And with all that sheephead that we shot today, I think, you know, making an amazing sheephead ceviche, great way to start, because I'm still starving. We put in some proper work today, so I think first things first, let's get working on that dough.
Ready?
All right. It means a lot to me to be able to share this experience and teach people how to, you know, get your own food, how to harvest them ethically, and then prepare all the ingredients and create this feast to be shared with everyone.
Here he is. Alright, this is the 3-shot sheephead. We'll call him 3-shot sheephead. I feel like, you know, more people need to be doing this with their food that they're eating, because it's too easy to just get it from the supermarket. But this is what goes into all of this, you know? And how's that?
Nice, dude.
These, like,
So it's interesting because when you flip it, there's 2 different sides you got to cut it. So, like, until you're really, really good at it, you favor one side.
yeah,
You tend to get way more meat off one side than the other. This is good though.
it just kind of finishes the whole thing off. It's like, you know, you go down there and you're enjoying that as a sport, but then to go and enjoy your bounty and share with your friends. But yeah, so it just all in all, the whole process of it all just is just a beautiful experience.
Skinned. Show us the meat.
Filleted. Here we go.
That's a nice clean fillet, dude.
Nice
Congrats.
clean fillet. Thank you.
Nice. All right, we'll make ceviche out of this one.
You.
And I think that's the beauty behind what this is, behind even cooking. You know, cooking food is a way to bring people together. And even more so, if you're all going out together to get this food in the first place, I think it creates this kind of magical moment.
I'm spooning scallops off the shell.
Why do you use a spoon?
Because you can get it a lot tighter than you can with a knife, and it comes off super easy. I mean, no wastage here with a spoon.
You have a whole different connection with the food that you actually catch or gather versus what you buy in the store, and then being able to prepare it in such a nice, beautiful way and share that with friends. I don't know, I mean, it's like, to me, this is like all I want in life.
It's good. You did a good job. So you just gotta lift up that top right there. So, wow, that's a perfect rolling ball. Okay, so ready? So we're just gonna kind of dip in. It'll curl up. See how it's curling up? Dip in some more. Let it curl up. Just keep that going.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. You massaged it so good.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just like that, right on top. We're gonna let that thing boil. It's reconnecting with nature. It's reconnecting as humans with each other. I wanted to create something magical to celebrate that, and all of us working together. Sun's going down by the campfire.
Y'all taking barbecue into the whole next level.
Everyone's got a little job to do, and we're all working together, and it all comes together in harmony on that final plate. And you're seeing it in front of you after working all day long. Delicious. I mean, you couldn't have gotten a better meal at any other restaurant. You wouldn't have. Let me take that. You could have definitely got a better meal at a fine dining restaurant, but the feelings you get from eating that, it can't be. You have to be able to experience that for yourselves, and I'm really glad I got to share that with everybody on this trip. Dude, this is absolutely insane.
Wild.
Like, honestly, big team effort. Thank you, everybody, for like helping create this dish. This is something I thought of last night. I texted you.
Yeah.
Because I kind of had an idea for what we're going for, but like the amount of work we all put into this dish, this is Just unbelievable. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you after I've eaten it.
Right.
That's pretty amazing.
I think it's time to take our first bite.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked for this.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna cut straight through this little octopus right here.
Yeah, that's done it. Oh, octopus is nice and tender.
All right, I'm going octopus, scallop, a little bit of this pasta right here.
That's the bite.
That's my bite. I'm going for it. It's a little messy. He's going for it. I'm going for it.
Oh my god.
Try and get a lobster in there too. This is gonna be a big one.
That's decadent. That's good. That's amazing. I'm happy.
That's what's up. That's so good.
And we have that. This ceviche right here is your sheephead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Your three shot sheephead. So you gotta give it a victory taste on that too.
But I mean, the different flavors in that pasta is just.
Really, it's because it's got that rich creaminess to it. Got a little bit of citrus in there too. And when we get a little piece of that lobster in there, you can definitely taste it.
You can. You can taste the uni in there as well. Just
Yeah,
like a little
yeah.
bit of
Light.
flavor.
Yep. And that is under the tread ceviche yet?
Oh yeah, it's insane.
So the big question is, all that effort that went into today, does it make this taste that much better? Knowing that you went out there and fought for all this stuff that you caught today.
A million times better.
Seriously.
The whole process of it, you know. Thank you. Honestly, thank you.
My pleasure.
It's just nice to be out in nature with your friends, and yeah, I hope that it encourages more and more people to just get out there and, you know, and enjoy this. If, you know, because not everyone is lucky enough to have it on their doorstep, but if you do, you should get out there.